eyes. Okay, I'm gonna preface by apologizing if I am sniffly. And also, sorry, let me turn my mic up a little bit. And also, if I sound like shit, okay? Because remember when I was like, yay! Oh, I feel so much better. I was sick, but I'm better now. I think it was like the day of Daya's 2.0 debut. I remember being like, oh, my throat feels a little strange again. Surely that won't be a problem in the future. And then I was really sick again this week. So I was sick and then I got better for a week and now I'm sick again. You can kind of, I'm still a little congested. You can kind of hear it a bit, but I'm just starting to think that maybe I'm not allowed to be healthy. Did make me feel a little bit better because the same thing happened with, like some of my friends where they were also sick around the same time I always got better and then got sick again, which is leading me to believe maybe I never got better in the first place and maybe the sickness was like just hiding within me. Oh my god, Stream Elements bot, shut the fuck up. Sorry, I'm gonna ban Stream Elements bot from my chat. I don't know why bro suddenly like showed up. Let me see if I can disable his ass. Because I feel like this is a very recent thing that bro has just decided he's going to show up and be like, hello, everyone. Oh, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. It's me. Stream Elements bot. How do I get his ass to die? How do I kill him? How do I fucking kill him? I don't know how to kill him. What the fuck? How do I get Stream Elements bot out of my damn chat? Bro's not even modded. You know what? I don't care right now. I don't care right now. He'll live for now. But speaking of, actually, I mentioned it, but speaking of Daya's debut, did you guys watch? Did you see how beautiful Miss Daya Fortuna is? Did you guys see? Miss Beautiful Daya Fortuna, did you all see? It was so freaking awesome. It was so awesome. Her new model is very beautiful. I was very excited. And also, Fortnite was like fucking awesome also. I explained this to her and I wasn't really sure how to word it without it sounding bad, but it's not like I was expecting it to be bad. I was obviously expecting it to be good because it's Daya, and I know Daya is fucking awesome and incredible. But like it was like even better than I had expected. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, like I know this is gonna be fire, but then it was like even better than that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I don't feel good. And I have fucking midterms this week and next week, and I wanna explode. And like so many projects do. I think I'm gonna drop out of school and I'm just gonna live in your basement, I think. So ooh, also hold on, let me double check that I have this right and I'm not like crazy and making shit up. Hold on, I need to make sure I'm not insane. Okay, yeah, tomorrow at 9:30 EST, you may notice that ROWA ARCTOS is in a karaoke relay. And I think you should all tune in for that. Please and thank you. I'm so serious. If there's one thing that you can do, it is to tune into ROWA ARCTOS's Hag karaoke relay. Please, it's very important. Please do that for me, please. I'm so serious. And I'm gonna quiz you on it, okay? I'll quiz you on it afterwards because I'm streaming tomorrow. I think I have it set for 10:30. Although I might do it earlier actually, depending on how I feel and how the day goes. But yes, I need you all, please, for the love of God, to tune in. All right? Thank you. I'm serious. It's very important. Thank you! Thank you! If you fail the test, you get banned. You just get banned. You get murdered. Sorry, that's what happened. I was trying to, I know that this isn't anything that would interest literally any of you, but last night, I had to record some other stuff. Even though I'm sick, I had to record some stuff. And while I had like my stuff set up, I was like, and I thought I would do something else that I haven't done since I was like 12. And I tried to record my own fucking Utahu voice bank. Cause I actually did a while ago get the okay from staff to make one as Tomomi. And I was trying to like, I don't know. I feel like I'm worse at this because I was like way better at this when I was a kid, but I don't have the one that I made when I was like 13 of myself. But now it's like, I was like trying to do it, and then you have to like fix. Okay, I don't know how to explain any of this, but basically like with each thing that you record, you have to go in and then edit it so that it's like, how do I explain this? Like, it, I don't know how to explain it, but there's just some stuff you have to do to sort of tweak the way that the sound is in the program, essentially. Because, like, it can be a bit delayed. You have to, like, fix, like, the timing and stuff, basically. And I was doing that, and I did like 3 different things, but I was like, wow, this is, I don't know. When I was like 13, it was like way easier, and now I'm like, it's like I have to like relearn this whole thing, so I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But yeah, I don't know. I think if I can get it, sorry, I'm very sniffly and can barely breathe. I think if I can get it like proper and to work a little bit, it's just like a default voice bank. It's not like one of those fancy ones, if any of you happen to know what I'm talking about. That's like a VCV, which is basically like, it just makes the transition between the sounds like smoother, because like with a regular voice bank, it's like you do all of the sounds like individually. So like if you just record based off like a list of like, you know, like hiragana or whatever, it's like individually you have to be like ah, e, o kind of stuff with those. But then with like, so like when you put those sounds into the program, because it's like a Vocaloid, right? You put the sounds into the program and you type your notes or whatever, it's like they're all separate. But with like a VCV, they're a bit more like weird to record and set up. I've never really done it. There used to be a program called Onemo that like made it a bit easier, but last time I tried using it, which actually was a little bit before this, it's kind of broken. I couldn't get it to work properly. But with a VCV, instead of recording everything individually, like ah, e, whatever, it's like you would record it like ah, ee, ah, ow. So there's like the transition points. So if like your note is moving from like an ah to like a ka, you like have it. I don't know. It's this whole thing. I know you guys don't really give a fuck. Sorry. I was just like, I don't know. It was a lot of work. Your coworker called me cute. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's me. I'm Tomomi. I'm a cute little guy. Did you guys like the thumbnail? Wasn't it scary? Wasn't it so scary? Sorry, I was gonna play Doom today, but I really am just like, I don't know, nothing is fucking fun right now. Every time I try to play stuff, even off stream, like, I'm gonna be so honest, the only thing that I've been playing really is like Fortnite Festival. And it's also taught me that there's a lot of, because the thing is like, I've been like craving like Rock Band, you know? Not like Clone Hero, like the feeling of playing Rock Band. So like, I don't know. It's like a little different. Oh my god. So I've been playing it or whatever, but like the regular version is kind of, I don't know. Every time you like join a lobby, like 90% of people like disconnect immediately. But then with Fortnite Festival, there's like a battle version or whatever, where essentially you're just playing the game normally, except whenever you activate like your overdrive or star power or whatever you want to call it, you like fuck over another player while also getting awesome epic power up thing. And I don't know, it's like just kind of mindless. I've also learned there's a lot of really fucking dog shit music out there. There's a lot of really bad music because everybody like picks a song off of the featured song selection or whatever. It's not like the regular Fortnite festival where you can just like pick whatever song you want and queue it up. Epic gives you like a list of songs like every, I don't know how often it changes, but there's like a list of featured songs that you can pick from. And I usually don't vote on songs because I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, I'll play whatever comes up. But oh my god, there's some bad fucking music out there. And I'm not gonna like judge anyone based on what they listen to. Well, okay, maybe a little. But I'm gonna keep that on the inside, right? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, this is dog shit. Never listen to this song again. On the inside, I'm thinking like, wow, this fucking sucks. But I'm not gonna say anything. But there's like so much of that in Fortnite Festival. It's like people queue up songs and it's like the worst thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. There's a couple, like every once in a while, I'm like, oh, well, this isn't that bad. But no! There's a lot of fucking bad music. There was one, oh my fucking god. I looked it up and people were saying that it's like an Epic Games employee or something. Like an Epic Games employee playing this, and it's like this the worst song I've ever heard in my DK Graves! DK Graves! DK Graves! Hi guys. Hey everybody. We're talking about Fortnite because I'm 12 years old. Please stop boning me, please. Enter DK Graves. Yo, DK, hop on Fortnite. Let's play Fortnite right now. Deadass. No, guys, I shouldn't play Fortnite Festival. I don't know. It's just a Fortnite Festival. Anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm a 12-year-old boy, so I'm complaining about Fortnite Festival because, like, I do actually play Fortnite. I do. But I was playing Fortnite Festival and it was pissing me off. Because there's a lot of really bad music in this game. So I was like, I don't know, complaining to... Really? You'll play it with me, TK? Really? Yay! Yay! I never play with anybody. I don't know anybody that still plays it. And every time I ask one of my friends, they're like, Fortnite in the big 25. Broken heart emoji, wilted rose emoji, you know? It's very sad. My life is very tough. I have a very hard life, guys. Everybody hates me. Sigh. But no, it's like I'll be like having a good ass time and I'm like, yes, this song fucks. And then the next song comes on and it's like, okay, well I'm actually like scared to tell you what songs I think are really bad. Really, DK? Everybody hates me but DK. I adore you too, DK. You're freaking awesome and epic and awesome. But I'm scared to tell you guys what songs I think are bad, but there's definitely bands that like I've heard of before and then I played their song for the first time and I'm like, oh, this is really bad. Like this is that band? Like what the fuck? I'm not gonna say who because I think some of you are gonna get very offended. To be honest, I think some of you are gonna be like, I think we need to kill Tomomi. I mean, there's already a bunch of you that think that anyway that are here right now watching me, but like, it's gonna be even worse. It's gonna be even worse. Because when I think of like, no, there's too many of you here right now. If there was like 5 people maybe. I got called old for mentioning Rush earlier today. Okay, but hold on, are you Canadian or are you American? Because how I react to this is going to be different depending on where you're from. I'm not gonna shit on any of your favorite bands. That's why I'm just not gonna... Okay, American, that makes sense. That makes sense. You probably would be called old for mentioning Rush if you're American. In Canada, because, you know, Canadian band and such, it's not as, it's not as unk status as the kids say, you know? It's not like, oh, look at this old guy. It's like, yup. you know? Well, Drake, I think, if I think of how, like, the average Toronto man thinks, yeah, they're like, fuck yes, Drake. We love Drake. We love Drake. I was called old by a Canadian. Well, see, that does make it, because I can't really imagine. Well, I guess that's true. I guess, like, for like old Canadian men, it's pretty big. But everybody knows who they are. It's I didn't even realize that, like, Americans even, like, knew them, to be honest. I just assumed with, like, a lot of Canadian music, it was just like, sorry if you hear that. I'm, like, playing with a USB stick right now. I just assumed, like, Americans didn't really know. I don't really know what goes on with you guys, because a lot of the times it's like something I'm like, yes, 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 but then I'm like, oh, this was like a Canadian thing this whole time, and none of my friends have any fucking idea what I'm talking about, so I don't know. Okay, I gotta stop spinning this thing around. It's gonna, like, fly off of my, because it's like a little keychain when it's like got like a, you can play with my dongle. Sorry, it's okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. I should smack you, but I forgive you. I think Tomo knows about. Okay, I'm not gonna shit on anybody's music taste. I'm not going to. I understand that music is suggestive, not suggestive, subjective. Girth demon. Okay. Thank you for the super, Mr. Demon, or if I may call you, Girth. Thank you. I didn't mean to say suggestive. My brain isn't working right now. It's not actually. The stuff I don't like just sucks. This is actually true. All of the music I like is good, and music I don't like is terrible. Done it before, just not music. Well, yes, because I'm allowed to have opinions, you know? I'm not gonna be like, okay, if you guys came in here and you were like, actually, no, I don't even want to get into that. Here's the thing. You're allowed to tell me that you like something, and I'm allowed to be like, oh, I don't like that. It sucks. But I'm not going to. I'm choosing to be very nice right now, okay? I'm choosing to be nice, okay? How the fuck do you still listen to a radio? Whenever it's like, if the Bluetooth, like, stops working, and it's like, I can't, like, not listen to music, and I, like, turn the radio on, it's just like, it feels like watching TV where it's like, which nobody really does anymore, where it's like you get like 5 minutes of show and then like 10 minutes of like commercial. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Gex! Hold on. What? Celine Dion over Rush? Hold on, what did... One day I'll figure... I don't understand Baby No Money or... Yeah, I don't... I'm gonna be so honest. And I know that VTubers, because of Iron Mouse, like, I know VTubers love to, like, suck him off because he's like, he supports real artists and not AI slop. I don't know, he gives me bad vibes. He gives me bad vibes. I can't explain it. Tomomi is literally picking Celine Dion over Rush. # canceled. Gex! I would never support her because she's Quebecois. As an Ontario resident, there is a war between us and Quebec, okay? There is a war. We are not, it's like Romeo and Juliet, you know? You know? Cause like, I know some like girls that are from Quebec, and it's like, we have like a forbidden love thing going on, you know? Because it's like, can an Ontario girl and a Quebecois girl fall in love? Kind of thing, you know? So I'm not allowed to. I have to feel like Baby No Money is only popular because they do cross dresses. Well, yeah, it's like, oh my god, look at my wholesome Chungus cosplaying Hatsune Miku. Look at my wholesome Chungus Javik cosplay. Haha, am I right, Arcane fans? And like, I don't know, like if it works, it works. Just like, his music is catchy, but like that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's I wouldn't say it's anything super special. It's definitely like, I have made this clip specifically so this part of the song can go viral on TikTok. That's what it is. That's how it feels. And that's like whatever. It's like there's a lot of music like that now, which is really sad. Even bands that I've like really liked or artists or whatever that I've really liked, suddenly it's like their music has changed because, oh, there goes my USB. just went flying somewhere. Because it's like, okay, well, we want this to go viral on TikTok specifically. Well, yeah, I know pop music is supposed to be catchy. I just mean like, it's like everything is made specifically for virality. Now, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just get kind of sick of seeing him everywhere. But also be like male. So like, I don't know. Just not my thing, to be honest. Not my thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on like a 10-minute rant about a man. Sorry, guys. I just was like, just thinking about it. Just, I don't know. Sorry. What was the last album you bought from the store? I cannot afford to buy albums anymore. I used to be able to, but they're like 40 bucks a fucking piece now. If I went, because it's been a while since I've been able to like afford one. I think one of the last albums that I got was, I want to say it was Pure Mania by the Vibrators, but it might not have been. I'm trying to think. It's been like, can you guys give me like 2 seconds to go look at my records? Cause that would jog my memory, because like I know what ones I've like, hold on. Hold on, let me go look. Hold on. They're in my sister's. Okay, wait. I remember. Because I went out with the intention of trying to get myself, there were a couple different ones I wanted to get, but they didn't have them. So I ended up I got, Era Vulgaris, Queens of the Stone Age. I also bought, the self-titled album, by the Black Pumas. And then, there was, just had it in my brain. Oh, Chinese Fountain, the Growlers. All of the other, like, those are the most recent ones I bought. Like, a lot of my earlier ones, like, I remember the first album, well, like, vinyl I ever bought, I was, like, 16, I think? 16, 17. And it was Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company. I got that at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was the first one I ever bought, and then I was like, I'm gonna collect vinyl now. Most of the stuff that I have is, because it's so expensive to buy them. In Canada, anyway, I don't know what it's like how much they are in America, but in Canada, again, it's like $40 to $50, like, pre-tax, usually. I think it's more now. I almost want to say it's like 50 to 60 now is more of the price range. But a lot of the earlier stuff I bought was more like 60s, 70s rock, and then the recent purchases were more like newer-ish, like within the last 20 years, I guess, music. Come on, yellow my fluffy tail, it's so cute. Thank you, John. Thank you for the super. Oh no, games? Well, they've gone up. I haven't bought like a full price video game in a while, because why would I pay for video games in 2025? But like most video games now, that's like with tax, I think it's like, yeah, like $80, and then with tax it puts it at like 90 something in Ontario, because it's like really fucking expensive. But I think now they've gone up to like, let me see. Yeah, new games now in Canadian, they've gone up like another $10, so it's like $89.99 usually, so like $90 pre-tax, which puts it at like fucking like 100 something with tax, which is crazy. I know I saw some fucking Switch 2 games were like 110 pre-tax. Umi! Hi, Umi! Hold on, I have to get my mod view up. Hold on. Standoed. Here, get wrenched. Get wrenched, idiot. Get wrenched, idiot. Yeah, Canada fucking sucks, man. Being a leaf is genuinely the worst. It is so expensive here for no fucking reason. Like, why is a video game $100 fucking? And I'm grateful that, like, it's not really a big... I hope we're able to send gifts again someday. Maybe seal onigiri plushie! Save it for off Kai again. save it for next year and then send it to Kawa. I actually don't know if there's another way to, like, send us stuff. I just wanted to say hi. Well, hello, Ume. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm just complaining about how much my life fucking sucks because I'm Canadian. The usual stuff, I suppose. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. I appreciate it. Oh, actually, speaking of off-Kai stuff, so, okay, this is not Kawa's fault at all. It was just because of the packaging, because there was, like, gifts in it, they had to get, like, special labeling, and mine got set aside while they were waiting for the label, and then they just forgot to send it. But it's on its way now, so I apologize. I haven't been ignoring the gifts you guys got me, I promise. I haven't been, like, ignoring them, and I don't want it to seem like I was being ungrateful and, like, ignoring you guys or anything. But it is on its way. It is on its way. I don't know when it will get here, but I felt kind of bad. I thought I would wait because I know that Kawa was having problems, so it took me, like, a month before I finally reached out to Moo, and I was like, hey, D. So... because of my own shyness, it took a while, so I apologize. It could have been resolved earlier if I wasn't shy, but it is on its way. So when they get here, I will be able to thank you properly for everything. For your next karaoke, sing Snowbird by Anne Marie or Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot, pure class. Okay, Gex, I will. I actually kind of owe, and also, sorry, thank you as well. Thank you. I do owe you guys a karaoke. I know I've been telling you guys that I'd be doing one for a while, but... it's like I was sick, and then I wasn't sick, and I'm sick again. Oh! Actually, I do need some opinions. Okay? Hypothetically, if I were invited... no, okay. If you had to pick, like, a couple... No! I'll do it on my own. I don't want to say anything. I'll do it on my own. Okay, little bro. Anyways, no, it's because, like, okay, because, like, I don't get, you guys know I don't get, I saw the clip from a karaoke relay you did a while back. Well, okay, so maybe that might hypothetically be my question. If I hypothetically was invited to a karaoke relay that hypothetically might be happening soon, hypothetically, I need to pick songs, and right now I can't sing because I'm sick, and every time I try it's really bad because my voice cracks and I can't, whatever. So when I was trying to, like, think of songs and, like, sing them to see what it would sound like, whatever, I think, and I apologize for using this wording here, but I genuinely think I fucking blew my goddamn load too early, okay, with the last, the first and only karaoke relay I was ever invited to, and now I, like, don't know what fucking songs to pick, because hypothetically, if I was invited, it's like 20 to 30 minutes, essentially, of singing. So I need songs, but then I don't know what songs to do because I don't want to reuse some of the ones I already did, even though I feel like I could probably slay. I was sick last time too, actually. No, you're right. No, you're right, I was. And I was so fucking pissed off. I really, I don't know. I guess, like, I might pick one, because honestly, I don't know. I feel like I low-key slayed Rhiannon, and I feel like I'm just gonna do it again, because, like, who cares? I kind of slayed it, I'm gonna be so honest. I am just incredibly insecure, but I do think I kind of ate that up. To be honest, I could be completely wrong and delusional, and maybe you guys are sitting here like, wow, you're dumb as hell, but I kind of feel like I ate it up. But... I just need to think of some other stuff. So, like, I don't know. And if you guys recall from any karaoke streams, because my range is very limited because I'm not very good. So, like, I have a very limited range. But if you guys have ever been around for any previous karaoke streams and you think, well, Tomomi, I think this one was particularly good, or I really like the way you sounded when you did this, like, please please morrow me, please. Please tell me, because I'm like freaking out, because I don't know, I'm like, I think I'm like more scared this time than I was last time for a karaoke relay. Not that I was invited to a karaoke relay, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like really struggling to like, here, please, smiles cutely, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna blow myself up. I think I'm dumb and stupid and dumb and exploding, I think. Oh, sniffly. Hey, sniffly. Ooh, sniffly. It's so good with music. Well, thank you. I didn't really... I picked the song. MIVI asked us what songs we wanted to do, and I picked that song, and then I was like, this is actually so out of my fucking range. Like, I sound like an old woman trying to sound cute. So I was like, So I'm definitely not doing something like that again. It can't be something super cutesy. Like, preferably, like, something lower and... I don't want to say jazzier, but I don't know if you guys have any... Oh, I'm like, ignore me. No, it's okay. It's okay. It could also be me too, to be honest. My... No, Kate Bush is way too fucking high. Her shit is way out of my range. Oh my god, actually, speaking of Kate Bush, I know, obviously, Kate Bush, okay, was a very prominent artist, okay? But, like, Running Up That Hill used to be one of my favorite songs. And then the Stranger Things fans, because it was in an episode, I guess, took it and, like, made it their whole personality. And now I can't even listen to the song anymore because I just feel embarrassed. And I thought that would be the end of it, but then that introduced them to Kate Bush, who is incredible, to be fair. To be fair, incredible. But then that introduced them to her, and then every other song of hers became TikTokified. And I know I shouldn't care. I know I shouldn't care. But when I open up, oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me so... It keeps happening to me. It keeps happening to me. Things I really like becoming TikTokified. And as much as it's like, it puts you in this weird spot because you're like, okay, like, for example, too, I'll use these guys as an example. I've been listening to them since I started out, like, the Marias. And, they kind of got really big over the last couple of years. And I'm very happy for them because they're very talented. And I have, from when they, like, released their first ever, like, pressing of their Super Clean Volume 1 and 2, like, I have that signed. I have that signed. Because they were just doing that for, like, every copy back then, because there was, like, well, there was a decent amount of fans, but now it's, like, and it's, like, it's, like, I don't want to be, like, actually, I can only like things that are, like, super underground and hipstery, because that's definitely not it at all. It's just, like, when you like something, and then everybody else starts liking it, which is totally fine, but then an influx of people, okay, here's an example. Liking anime before COVID versus after COVID. I don't even know if you're allowed to say COVID on YouTube yet, but, like, being an anime fan, like, pre-2020 and being an anime fan after 2020. Like, the different vibe. Do you know what I mean? Where it's, like, now it's, like, okay and normal, but now it's, like, really annoying because a lot of people like it now, but a lot of the normies that like it are, like, really fucking just the Discord. Gilgamesh! Do kids these days, would they even understand? Would kids these days, would they understand? Do they get it? There was some fucking other shit that I saw that made me feel old as shit. And it was related to... my Steam age! That's what it was. My Steam profile age. Guys? I need to show you something. I need to show you something. Sorry for sniffling into the mic, by the way. I apologize for that. It's Okay, here it is. Am I old? Holy shit, are you 30? No! I'm not that old! Stop! No! I got my Steam account when I was pretty young because I was like, okay, OG Skibbity Toilet, watching those shitty Gmod videos. Okay? That's like, that's, I was like pretty young when I got mine, to be honest. I'm not gonna say how young, but I was in the single digits. I was in the single digits when I got my account. But I'm still like, fuck. Yeah, shit like Gmod Idiot Box, yeah. I was like, yeah. I heard she's 30 from a little birdie. Well, tell that birdie I'm gonna fucking crush it to death with my bare hands. Because that's not even true. Your Steam account is 20 years old? Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. That makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, it was just like, I was really obsessed with shit like that because like, obviously like I had played, played Half-Life and Portal and stuff because like when I was a kid and fucking the orange box came out, my dad got it on the Xbox and I remember fucking playing it. So like I knew of it from that, and because I was really obsessed with like Portal and stuff, I was like looking it up on YouTube all the time because I was like, yes, yes, yes. I'm watching like shitty like TF2 animations because I wasn't allowed to play it, but like my dad had Xbox Live, so when he wouldn't be on, I would use his account to play. Was it the orange box? Yeah, that's what I was saying. My dad got the orange box for the 360. Yeah, my dad is a gamer. He's a gamer. So I was like really obsessed with them, so I would like look it up all the time, like on YouTube, and that's when I discovered Gmod. And then I was like, I want this. And I would actually say, this might be kind of sad. Hold on, I need to look at how many hours I have in it right now, which isn't as many as I think you would assume, considering I've had it for like almost 15 years now. Which is fucking disgusting to say out loud. Okay, yeah, so I don't want to say I only have, but I have 263.5 hours on Gary's mod, and I'm not even joking. 99% of that was me playing by myself in like Construct or like Flatgrass, just like making stupid shit, or like I would essentially, this is so, okay, but I was a little girl. You have to remember I was a very little girl. I was essentially using it as like a virtual dollhouse, okay? Like a virtual dollhouse, and I would basically just like grab shit from the workshop and like load in random NPCs or ragdolls, and I would play with them like they were like dolls, and I was playing with my toys. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, yay! Oh, what's over here? And I'd like drag the ragdoll as if it was like actually like, I'm in penis cupcake. No, don't eat me, penis cupcake. But also, thank you. Yeah, shit like that was awesome. Same with like, because I always really wanted to make my own like shitty little animation things. I got really into like Miku Dance when I was like 9, 10, I think younger than that actually. I wonder, I'm not gonna show it to you, but I'm pretty sure there was a girl that I used to be friends with in elementary school before I moved schools, and then when we got into high school she started bullying me, so that was kind of funny, but we used to be like best friends. There was, hold on, I want to see if it's like, if we still have our YouTube channel we made together 15 years ago. What the fuck? This isn't gonna, I'm just looking at it right now. 2010! Oh my god! 2010! Oh my god, bro! There's a bunch of videos. I would say like some of these are mine. I think actually the only ones on this YouTube channel that are mine are like the, wait, hold on. I think this one is, I actually feel like, hi Acti, welcome. Hi Acti. Sorry, fucking YouTube channel I made with the... You wanna play Magic with me? Really? Really? Sorry, I'm really sick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that really scary noise. Mr. Fox, thank you for 12 months. A year of Tomo already. I know, isn't that crazy? But also, welcome. Sorry, I'm just talking about like Gary's mod, and like this YouTube channel I had with one of my former friends that we made in 2010. No, welcome. I hope you guys had an awesome stream. Hi, Acti. I'm sorry. I'm like really... I know it's probably... You probably see me on stream. 14 months. Lucky number 14. Thank you, Mr. Turkeys. You probably see me. Thank you for 14 months. I really appreciate it. Sorry. I'm like all over the place. I'm a little flustered. Sorry. You might look at me on stream and think, Tomomi, you are so awesome and swag and cool. I bet you have so much riz. I am actually incredibly shy, okay? And I'm terrible, okay? And I'm... step aside, folks. 16-month are coming through. Ooh, get their asses. Mogged! Mogged! I'm kidding. Thank you. Thank you for 16 months. What the flip? Damn. Okay, sorry. So I'm looking at the... Hold on. I was gonna say, I don't think there's literally anything on this channel that could dox me at all. Because we didn't use... I need to... Oh yeah, there is. Never mind. I can't. One of the... But there's like... Oh my god. We like picked 2 characters and we like named our channel after them. I'm just gonna explain it. Like, you're never gonna figure out who the 2 characters are. And we were just doing like shitty like... Because I introduced her to Miku Dance because I was really into it. And I actually think the more I look at all of these, like, I'm pretty sure every single one of them, except for one specifically, was her. So I know which one was mine. I just haven't had a go. I can first is scared to be avoided. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. People like message me and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, Tomomi, we should do X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "Yes!" And I'm like really excited to, but then I'm like, I like low key kind of ghost people because I get scared. not because I'm like, fuck you, I hate you. But then it's like also I'm just like, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of people, especially girls. So it's like I read the message, and then I'm like, okay. I run away and get scared. I don't know, girls are intimidating. I get really scared. But yeah, so this channel, it's actually crazy. She's got like crazy ass, like, okay, I know this playlist here is mine. Double rainbow. Oh my bung. Oh my bung. Okay, there's one video, the most recent one. I remember when it was made because, okay, 2011, holy fuck, is the most, okay. I remember being over at her house when we were making this one together. And I say making, but it's Miku Dance. You just load a model, you load the motion data, you load the music, and then there you go. Unless you're actually like making the animations yourself, like it's literally nothing. I remember that one being made at her house. She had me over for a sleepover. And I really liked the smell of the candle that she had in her room. So I lit the candle. I'm like not... Thank you, Acti! Thank you again for the raid! Thank you. I hope you have a nice night, Acti. But I remember... Okay, so there was a candle. There was a candle in her room. And I was like, it smelled really fucking good. So I was like, I'm gonna light this. And here's the thing. I wasn't stupid, okay? I obviously wasn't gonna set anything on fire. I lit the candle and I left it, okay? I wasn't dumb. I was very young, but I wasn't stupid, okay? And her brother came in and got really mad. Her, like, older brother, who was, like, way older, like, in his, like, mid-20s. He came in and got mad and told us we weren't allowed to light the candle because it was dangerous or whatever. And we were like, okay, blew it out. He left. The second he left, I was like, well, fuck that guy. we're not stupid. And I lit the candle again. And I remember he came back in and he started like screaming at her and like called her mom and was like getting mad at her. And she was like, I didn't do it. I literally didn't do it. It literally wasn't me. And I'm like standing there awkwardly as he's like screaming at her over a fucking candle being lit. Like, to be fair, it was ridiculous. Okay? And then he was like really mad until I was like, yeah, it was me. And he was like, just kind of stared at me and was like, okay, well, don't do it again. I was like, I don't know. It was just, I just remember, I saw that video and I just distinctly remember her getting yelled at and being like in tears as I'm like standing there behind her awkwardly like, so it was me that did that. Stop yelling at her. It wasn't her, but I don't know. Why did I bring up Miku Miku Dance? Oh my god, I remember this. For a couple of the videos, she decided to make our own like intro that she was posting on some of the videos, and it was like 3 minutes long. I remember like coming to school the next day and she was like, oh my god, Tomomi, did you see the video I posted on our channel? And I was like, yeah, why is the fucking intro 3 minutes long and the video is 10 fucking seconds long? It was so fucking, it was kind of awesome. I wish I could show you guys the intro, because it was actually like kind of heat, to be honest. It was like the worst thing I had ever seen, even as like a 10-year-old or however fucking old I was. What year was that? Hold on, let me open the channel back up. Where is it here? What was I? What was the one with the intro? Hold on. God, 15 years ago. Should I jump? Should we all kill ourselves? Okay, yeah. So when I was like, even as like a really little ass kid, I was like, this is shit from a butt. Like, this is bad. And to be fair, a lot of Miku Miku Dance animations in like the Western sphere anyway were bad. All of like the good shit was and I'm not just trying to be like thing Japan, thing Japan. I'm not trying to be like that, but like genuinely I feel like a lot of the stuff coming out of the Western sphere was not because I think it was just a lot of little kids that really liked anime. And like Vocaloid stuff back then that were doing it, so it was a bit different, because I feel like at least like in Japan it was more like teenagers and adults making them, versus like overseas it was like little kids, which is probably why. But it's funny because there are a lot of videos I remember really liking as a kid, these like shitty MMD animations, and being like, wow, this was fucking awesome, like this was my favorite video ever. And I've gone to like look them up, and it's like they've got like 500 views, and it's not a re-upload or anything. Like, that was the original video, and I was like, damn, that this person will genuinely never have any fucking idea that this was like a child's like favorite video for like 5 years of their life. I don't know, it's kind of funny, but kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. Being a little ass fucking kid. I pretty much was all the views, yeah. If I can find this one. It's just kind of funny too when I think of like Teto being like a really big thing back then, and now she's like, I saw some kids on TikTok getting mad that people were saying that Teto was made as an April Fool's joke, and they were like, she's not, she's serious, she's a serious character. She is now. We're rewriting history. We're getting mad over this shit, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, she literally was an April Fool's joke. Like, everybody knew this. What the fuck? Garbage, cause yeah, and it's like, it's just fucking like gibberish and a bunch of weird like fucking like accented like letters and symbols. Climbing onto a mattress and sliding into a fire, use a door to see a 700. Yeah, it is kind of I don't know. I'm fucking old and I think I should explode myself. I should explode myself. The TikTok stream. I don't even think my TikTok is even good anymore. Let me actually open it really quick on my browser. It's just like, because of like the fucking Sora shit, almost like my entire feed is just like, I don't know, like it doesn't even know what I want anymore, but I sure as shit can't open my fucking Instagram reels. Because, hey, I don't think, even though it's a bit more tailored to the stuff that I find funny and like, I don't think I could ever show any of that shit on stream. Because it would be, it would be really bad, I think. So much to live for, like your juice boxes. This is true. I'm not showing reels on stream. Stop it! I'm gonna get canceled! Plus, like, I feel like every time it's like, if I want to like show my friends my reels, it's like Instagram or TikTok like know that I'm gonna show other people, and it takes it from like its usual stuff to like, I don't know. Bad. It's bad. It's bad. Brain rot fell off. Okay, brain rot fell off. Nobody cares about brain rot anymore. Okay, that shit fell off. Just kidding. It didn't really fall off. This is Goon Control to Mango Funk. They've moved to Purple Plate. And the Rizzler wants to know which chuz you'll edge. Sip some Prime and leave Ohio if you dare. This is Mango Funk to Goon Control. I'm 6'7" with John Pork. And I'm fiending in the most skibidi way. But your yacht looks very difficult to glaze. I know, when I think of like, what was it last year? There was like, oh my god, what was the fucking, Streamers in front of people after watching nothing but cute animals, and it hits us with George Droid. That's the type of shit that does fucking happen to me. It's like, I get like normal shit, okay? Normal shit on my fucking feed. Actually, sometimes I'll be scrolling through my reels, and you know how like, okay, not to be like a woman and have social media or whatever, but like, I'll be scrolling through, and you know how like Instagram will like show you like who, like if somebody you're following likes a post, it'll like show you and have like their little icon pop up on the screen. There have been so many where I've seen and I've been like, wow, this is fucking terrible. Like in a good way. Like it's just like terrible, but it's like really funny. And almost every single time without flair, my fucking sister's face will like pop up in the corner, and I'm like, yup. Yup. Yeah, that fucking checks out. Yep. Yes. It's kind of funny. I know. I don't know. What was I doing? Oh! Wait, I wanted to, because I remember there was like skibbity, skibbity, hawk to a hawk last year. And now it's like, I don't know. I don't even really, actually, I wonder if I can actually find, because I think it's like this one guy that does most of them. Oh yeah, skibbity, skibbity, hawk to a talk. Skibbity king who gives out plumpkins, edging and gooning and learning to mont. Dripping cheese all over my lunch. Like drippy cheese, hawk tua, like that shit fell off. Now it's pardon me, let me get a new one. Hold on guys, let me get a new one here. Dig your butt, do 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 do. Dig your butt, do 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 do. Dig your butt, do 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 do. Dig your butt. La boo boo funk, do 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 do. La boo boo funk, do 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 do. La boo boo funk, do 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 do. La boo boo funk. Diddy blood, do 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 do. Diddy blood, do 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 do. Diddy blood, do 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 do. Diddy blood. Adrian, explain a friendship group. Adrian, explain a friendship group. Adrian, explain a friendship group. Adrian. Dude, man, Mox, do 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 do. Dude, man, Mox, do 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 do. Dude, man. Hey! Sorry, I was looking at the lyrics. I was looking at the lyrics! Hey! Hey. Hey, cool kids. Hi, ROWA. Hey. Do you guys want another one, actually? Cool kids? If the dude man glazed on your la boo boo, who you gonna mog? Goon busters! You cry my tears before you even goon. Who you gonna mog? Goon busters! I ain't afraid of no yachts. Sorry. Goonin' makes me feel good. I should do that. I should do that. Do you think that would be really... Guys, reminder. You guys better watch ROWA's, Hag karaoke relay tomorrow, okay? Since there are some new people here also that weren't here when I was encouraging them to watch it, I think it's very important that you guys do, okay? Because it's ROWA fucking ARCTOS, and I need you guys to watch it, or I'll kill you with a rock. Thank you, Tomoe Taraya, Chip, period, V, ampersand, U. Yes! That's me! Hot, awesome girls. That is exactly what Hag means. Hot, awesome girls. So true. So true. Wait, is there any other ones? It's not Diddy. Oh, new Monster Mash! New Monster Mash! I was edging to a yacht, live with Kai, when my eyes bejelked a 6-7 sight. For LeBron's veiny dip began to rise, and violently gooned till he went blind. He's the dude man! He's the real dude man! The real dude man! He can't be phantom taxed! He's the dude man! Rank 6-7 on Clash! He's the dude man! Oh, he's the real dude man! Now I know how boomers feel about these memes. Sorry, guys. But also, thank you. Sorry, guys. Let's get back from vacation. All the cool kids are ROWA deprived, so we never gonna check it out. Good, good, good. I did get to see some sneak peeks of awesome pictures that ROWA took when she was there, and I'm fucking jealous. Hi. I'm just like, it's entire from jail. Like, you're definitely speaking English, but I don't know what the fuck you're saying. If the dude man glazed, you're la boo boo. Who you gonna mog? Goon busters! If you cried white tears before you've even gooned, who you gonna mog? Goon busters! Sorry. Hey guys. Have you ever cried white tears before you've even gooned? I'm gonna get off TikTok, sorry. That's where that came from. I'm really sorry, guys. There's this one person that does prank rock covers, so I was just stealing those. Sorry, guys. Hey, guys. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I really don't know what's... Oh, yeah, chat dropped. Hold on. Viewers in chat are expressing excitement and anticipation for Tomomi Toraya's karaoke stream. They are using slang and sharing inside jokes related to the streamer and the stream content. That is the most... Okay, cool AI summary. The chat is reacting to the shit that's happening on stream. Are we serious? Awesome! There's no way, right? Chat would never react to the thing. Bruh, finna gonna aura farm, he drip, bruh, gaga, he jucka mucka wadoon toon. I feel like I just said a slur. Don't reference with that now. Thank you, Tomomi Toraya. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Well, I don't know. I try really hard to curate a good, like, For You page on my TikTok, but it just never quite ends up that way. Obel is not a slur. Obel is awesome. Look at him. Obel, expand. Actually, we'll... Oh my goodness. Look at him. Isn't he so awesome? Shout out to Obel. Ugh. Sorry for sniffling. Obel is so awesome and epic and awesome. We love Obel here. Who up Obeling they flobble? Am I fucking right, gamers? This is Goon Control to Mango Funk. The Obel became... Yes, I do remember! Pisses me off so bad. I'll be scrolling. Here's the thing. Obviously, did not invent Obel. Obel is a thing that exists, okay? But, like, even, I've seen... He comes and goes in popularity. He comes and goes. Like, every once in a while, people will start caring about Obel. And there will be, like, a bunch of Obels, like, posted. Because Obel will go, like, viral or whatever, and then he'll stop for a little bit, and then he'll go viral again. Like, the most recent one was people force-feeding Obel food. MIVI even sent me one, actually. Hold on, it's somewhere in our DMs. MIVI sent me Obel being force-fed. Oh, she didn't send me the video, but she sent me a screenshot, but I did end up seeing the video. Here's Obel being force-fed, guys. For any of you feeders in chat. This is the aftermath of Obel being force-fed. Look, the spoon. He's got like he's being force-fed like the matcha powder. Hi, can I get a double chunk chocolate blumpkin extra felch and a side of Quandale chungus aioli the Aki way? Yes. Also, thanks. The Aki way. We gotta bring that back. Wacky slash. I know, they're force-feeding Obel. He's fucking suffocating. He's suffocating. He's fucking suffocating. Somebody fucking help him. You fucking chuds sitting here watching, doing nothing. We need to save him! He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Obel's gonna fucking die, man. The Aki way. The Aki way. Matcha Labubu. Moonbeam ice cream. Jelk cookie. LeBron, dude, man, yeah, 6'7". I actually, I'm gonna be so honest, I don't get 6'7". Not to be like a hag or whatever, but I really don't understand it at all. It's been explained to me a couple different times, but it doesn't make sense. It really, like, it genuinely just doesn't make sense. I don't really know what to do, but I've tried so hard to try to understand, but ball player's number, okay, I would believe that. 6'7". Let's look it up together, guys. Hold my hand, let's look it up together. 6'7", meaning oh, there's a wiki page. 6. Okay. 6'7", pronounced 6'7", is an internet meme and slang term that emerged in early 2005 on TikTok and Instagram Reels. The phrase originated from the song Doot Doot 6'7" by Skrilla, which became popular in video edits featuring professional basketball players, and especially LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7" inches. Did I say 2005? I read 2025. I don't know why I said 2005. Sorry, guys. Hey, guys. Sorry, guys. I swear I read 2025. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, guys. 2025, okay? Early 2025. Did I say 25 in early 25? Is that why? 2025. Tomomi was thinking about when she was still in her 20s. I'm gonna fucking jump off a cliff. Well, it's from a song that has 6'7" in it, and then they used it for a basketball player who is 6'7" in edits of him, I think. Jesus Christ. In March, boy became known as a 6'7" kid. I was actually at, I think this was about a week ago. I was at McDonald's, actually. My big fat ass was at McDonald's, and my order number, it was like 2167 or whatever. And the fucking cashier, she was calling out everybody's number like that, where it'd be like, oh, 3782, 901, 903, like shit like that. And she got to mine and she went, I don't remember what the first two numbers were, but she was like 2167. And I like stared at her because I was like, I know exactly what she's doing. So I was just like, okay, thank you very much. And I like grabbed my order. Well, not grabbed because that sounds aggressive, but I took my order from her, and immediately she started giggling and like turned to one of her coworkers and like smacked her on the arm, and they both started like giggling or whatever. And I was like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? It's a fucking, I don't know. And I guess, like, to be fair, like, teenagers, they do that shit too, because they'll be like, nah, well, I don't know if kids really think 69 is funny. I think that might just be a Redditor thing. But that and, like, 420 and stuff, you know, just, like, damn. It was just kind of funny. Like, she was, like, so chuffed by the 6'7" in my order number, and specifically changed the way she was saying it so she could say 6'7" out loud. I was just like, damn, I feel so fucking old. I feel so old. Popularized by Gen Z and Gen Alpha, the meme has been cited as an instance of the online brain rot phenomenon. Wait, what's on the brain rot page? The 2025 meme, see Italian brain rot. Fucking Skibbity, Riz, Yacht, Phantom Tax, Sigma, and Delulu. Wait, okay, this is on the brain rot page. The term is often linked with slang and trends popular among Generation Alpha and Generation Z social media users, such as Skibbity, a reference to the YouTube short series Skibbity Toilet, Riz, charm, Yacht, referring to the buttocks, Phantom Tax, stealing food, Sigma, referring to a leader or alpha male, and Delulu, truncation of delusional. Okay. Alright. It's the Italian brain rot one. Trallalero, trallala! Trallale... Bombadiro crocodilo! Tung 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 sahur! Ballerina cappuccina! Cappuccino assassino! Chimpanzini bananini! Lirili larila trippi troppi! Dude, have you guys seen that video of the... Okay, actually, sorry. Hey, I'm an adult woman. Please don't be scared off by me talking about this stuff, please. Hey. Did you guys see that, I was on the wiki page. What are you talking about? That was literally, like, from the wiki page. If you scroll down, it's not Know Your Meme. Fuck Know Your Meme. It's, if you scroll down to the origins and usage section, the last sentence explains it was not Know Your Meme, it was actually Wikipedia. Yeah. That video, oh, I was gonna say that, have you guys seen that video of the Rizzler naming every single Italian brain rot character? That shit made me feel old. He's like zipping through them. I'm like, I'm pretty well versed on brain rot, okay? I, as a grown adult woman, spend too much time playing Roblox, okay? So I understand that my way of speech, okay, and the words I say are obviously very influenced by Roblox, because I'm a grown-ass woman that spends all of my time playing a game for 6-year-olds. The Rizzler, you know who the Rizzler is. We talked about the Rizzler before. He's that little fat kid that like does like he's like mewing. No, the steal of brain rot shit is too much for me. Bam. I also remember, I think I mentioned this, like, I want to say it was like sometime last year. I remember I saw a video when the Rizzler first came onto the scene. Okay, when the Rizzler first dropped, there was like a video of him like going to like a, I don't know, some fuck ass like sneakerhead shop thing, and the guy asked the Rizzler what his shoe size was, and that was when I realized that the Rizzler, who was like 8 years old, had like either the same size feet or his feet were like half a size bigger than mine. And I was thinking like, this is like an 8-year-old child. I'm an adult woman. Like, what do you mean? Or brain rot words to describe brain rot. It's so cursive, I'm dying. Well, because the only way I feel like you can describe some brain rot is by being like, okay, so you know the other brain rot? You know, it's like, oh, who's the Rizzler? And it's like, okay, imagine the annoying orange. That was a really terrible comparison. I just couldn't really think of anything else. Those dazzling situations the Rizzler was in, all like, as you can see, he hated the way that guy looked. I have never seen those. I do think it is kind of fucked up. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, I'm sure that he has a loving family or whatever, and he enjoys, or thinks he enjoys doing what he's doing, but I just think it is kind of fucked up. Like, why do we have this little kid going around like doing all of this shit? Like, he should be in school. But I don't know. You just call him a mascot child that everyone is in on the joke about, but he's not a joke, he's serious. Hey, the Rizzler is serious business. Actually, the Rizzler low-key fell off. I'm saying this about a 9-year-old or fucking yeah, this kid fell off. He was born in 2016. Okay, I guess that makes sense, because if he's, okay, he's 9. He's 9. I can't believe people were actually born in 2016. Was all over as soon as Livy Dunn rizzed up baby Gronk. Exactly. Once that happened, it was over. It was so over. 2016, he's almost 10 years old. Oh my god. Wait, in 2024 to 2025, he was in 3rd grade. Isn't that? No, that makes sense, right? Because I was 12 when I graduated elementary school, because I'm born later in the year. There was some other shit actually that I think it was related to Fortnite Festival and music that I was playing, but it was the same thing where it was like, I was like, oh, that like just came out like 2 years ago or whatever, and then it would be like 2017 or something, and I'm like, yeah, that was just like, what, a year, 2 years ago? And then it's like, fuck, that was so long ago, guys. Are we old? Are we all old? Just a bunch of hags and wizards like hanging out. The Rizzler dropped the same year as Overwatch. Yeah, the Rizzler came out like a month before Overwatch. He was born in April. Overwatch was like May, wasn't it? Overwatch 1. When did Overwatch 1 drop? I remember playing one of like the betas, but... Oh yeah, May 3rd. May 3rd. Yeah. Damn. That's true. I do have the YouTube demographics. Most of you are like 25 to 35, I think. Last I checked. Let me see. Let me see. Audience. Let's see. Yes. 0% 13 to 17. 0% 18 to 24. 75.3% 25 to 34. And then the remaining 25% is 35 to 44. And then it's 0% female, 100% male. Top geographies, 60.4% United States. And then there's like, it's not telling me the other ones, just that apparently it's 1% Mexico. So there's like one person here right now that's Mexican. So hi. I guess like the majority of you are American, and anybody that's not American or the one Mexican that watches me is not important enough to be included in the demographics, I guess. Sorry. It probably was before, but it's changed. I think it's that kid who impersonated that Spanish YouTuber. Probably. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It was kind of funny. He randomly, I like unbanned him because like usually when I ban people like after the stream, like after a day or two, I'll guess I'm a man now. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I know 100% male isn't right because I know there's a couple of you that are girls. There's like 2 or 3 of you that, and that doesn't include like when my friends stop by, right? Yeah, it was when I was giving birth on stream, like way earlier this year when we were like making a little guy in Vroid. And then we just like hung out in Warudo, and then because I said I was giving birth live on stream, there was like a bunch of like, I don't know, a lot of people came because it was low-key clickbait. Even though it actually did happen, I saw a fucking tweet this morning that somebody gave birth on stream yesterday. Low-key copied me, to be honest. That was probably the most fun I have ever had in a stream, like ever in my life, to be honest. Yeah, somebody gave birth on Twitch or some shit like that, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the clip. I just saw a bunch of women huddled around together, and I thought, nah, I'm not gonna watch that. Giving birth on stream. Yeah. Yep. No, she did. She really did. She streamed her birth on Twitch. There was a bunch of people with her, and they were helping. She was in a little pool thing. Sorry, I'm looking right now. Ew, that's crazy. Imagine, okay, you're in a pool for your birth or whatever, and then, like, not to be gross, but then, like, you have to just, like, sit, and, like, you're sitting in, like, a pool of your own, like, blood and, like, weird, like, uterine chunks and stuff. Like, that's... Ugh, gross. That is nasty. Imagine sitting in a pool full of cum and smegma or something, man. Anonymous gifted 1 sub to the baby. Yeah, it's just like, damn. Some people are into that. I hope not. I hope not. I don't have to go that visceral, but I needed you guys to understand. I needed you guys to understand. Twitch won't let us have anime girl thighs because that's like offensive and stuff, guys. Pools, beaches, and hot tubs categories. Yeah. Why did you say that? I don't know. I don't know why I say fucking anything. The words come out of my mouth before I even like think about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like think about the things that I say before I say them. Just like words come into my head and I think this would be really awesome if I said this out loud, I think, and then it's like really terrible. Sorry guys. Sorry for being hashtag gross, hashtag unk status. Local stims. Oh, don't even get me started on those. I think it's like really fucking funny whenever I hang out with like Daya and Violet and Zelly when we set each other off all the time because like the 4 of us are very autistic, and we set each other off all the time. So if one person says like one thing, then all of a sudden for like 10 minutes we'll kind of just be like sitting in the call like just saying stupid shit over and over again. Yeah, not like other girls. Ha. Hashtag pick me, pick me, pick me, please. I wouldn't have guessed. Is that sarcasm? That's not sarcasm, right? You're being honest, right? You're thinking, like watching and suddenly Mary's pick up and go, that's a Tomo line. No, I was watching like Daya's debut. Like when I think about something like, for example, like sight balls or like eyeballs. Stuff like that. I've noticed it with my friends too. Like sometimes they'll say something and I'm like, yup, a certified Tomo classic. Certified Tomo classic. It's kind of funny. It would happen when AAA Club, when we were like, used to be like super close and we would like hang out all the time. That would happen a lot too. One person would say something and then suddenly the rest of us would start saying it. So you could go to like any one of our streams and it would be like, oh, yep, they got that from CICCINO, or they got that from Serenity, kind of thing. Fafa! 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 Yeah, Fafa! 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 Well, not past tense in a bad way. It's just like, I don't know, there's been a lot going on in everybody's lives in AAA Club. So it's a lot harder for us to hang out like we could, like back like pre-debut and like after our debuts. Because it's like some people have work and then there's family stuff and then there's like traveling and everything and school, and it's like it's a bit harder for us to like manage now. Like trying to find time for us to all get together to have like those meetings that we used to have all the time is like really hard now. So it's not in a bad way. It's not like AAA Club said, fuck you, bitch, and we're not friends anymore. It's just like, to get 5 people free at the same time to hang out when everybody's like employed or in school is kind of hard. But I know we keep trying to plan like collabs and stuff, but it's like, I'm manifesting your next IRL meeting. Me fucking too, bitch. Me fucking too. I want to see AAA Club again so bad. That off collab was like the most fun I've ever had in my fucking life. But also I can't really afford to do an off collab, so I don't know. But it's yeah, I'd like to see them again too, because we've like talked about stuff that we all want to do together, but again, then it comes down to like time and money and stuff, so I'll let you guys know if we're ever discussing it. Get you guys prepared. Although I think last time like we I don't remember if we told you guys we were doing an off collab or not. I can't remember like if that was something that like we tried to hide because it would have been funny if we just like showed up in a real life collab together. But I don't remember. I don't remember. But it was awesome. It was so awesome. How much of college do you have left? I have a year of college-ish. Like a full year, like I'll be in school again straight through until the end of August. And then I have 2 years of university. Possibly like 3, maybe 4. So I still have like, I still effectively have like 4 years left of school. You've been in college for 12 years now? No? No? What the fuck? No. I started college like in September. I had started something else last year, like in January through the winter, but it was very miserable, so I switched programs. So yeah. No, it's a secret. It's a secret. Secret degree. But yeah, I hate school. I don't know. Degree in Riz, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will. I'll lock in. I'll lock in. I'm from political science to English to game design. Yeah. It's just kind of tough, like, finding, because I don't feel like I'm good at anything. And there's nothing that I want to do. So it's, like, been tough to try to, like, find something that I think, like, okay, I'm gonna like doing this, you know? You have to let it go. That school was destroyed in the incident 12 years ago. It's not your fault. Yes, it was. It was my fault. 6 or 7 degrees. 6 or 7? I could just be one of those, like, serial students. Just stay in school until I'm, like, 40-something. History, communication, computer science. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm good at anything. So it's I don't know. It shouldn't be. I think though if you get like behind, it doesn't catch you up automatically. I don't know, let me see. Hold on. How do I fucking do this? There's like YouTube is so... Did you guys know that I fucking hate YouTube? What fucking one do I do to go to like my fucking... Hold on. Oh my bong! Oh my bong! Oh my bong! Which one is it? Is it this button? Yes, it is. Oh shit. Yeah, it's not supposed to. Why didn't it turn itself on? What the fuck? It's just like, okay, I turned it off. We'll see. Realize that so you have to manually make it lag live if you lag. That's stupid. I don't know why it turned itself on, because we have it for all of my streams, like it's off by default because like I don't know, that's just like a corpo VTubing thing, I guess. I think it should just be a thing for every VTuber, because like if something happens or like you accidentally dox yourself or something, you can just private the stream instead of like somebody being like, hold on, run that back. You know? Skibbity, hawk to a hawk. Actually fucking crazy to me that we're almost halfway through October already. You would be surprised how many VODs get recorded regardless. Not really. I know the archive bros, there's like one or two that are always like just recording and ready to go whenever I do anything. I am also notorious for privating VODs. Because, I don't know, sometimes I'll be like, I didn't feel really good about that stream. Especially if I get a little Menhera during it. I'm just like, we don't need to, I don't like the vibes. Lost like tears in the rain. Look. Look, man. It's true. We do know this. Christmas, just a week away. I have gotten better about it. I've tried to be good. I feel like if I think like this VOD fucking sucks, or like I didn't like the vibes here, I just kind of leave it. I just leave it because like I don't know. I know sometimes if I felt bad about them, I've switched them to like members only instead of like if it's something like a karaoke stream that I can like kind of keep up, but I shouldn't. Actually, I guess I probably shouldn't make those members only either. I haven't really done that with many VODs, but that was more of like a... I didn't want to like unlist it or like private it, but then I thought, I don't know, I feel bad because I was like taking a lot of VODs from you guys. So I think I did that for a bit, but... I mean, I went to a pizza restaurant and a brewery with my big sister, my parents, and a friend that's in my neighborhood that's walking distance and have fun. By the way, have you tried a Detroit-style pizza? First of all, meow, thank you. And thank you for the soup, but second of all, no. What is a Detroit-style pizza? What is that? Oh! I've had something similar. Okay, this is the kind of shit that we consider deep dish up here. I know obviously this is not like a traditional like deep dish pizza, because I know, oh no, these have sauce on top. That's different. That's like a regular deep dish pizza. That's not what we have as deep dish up here. Every time up here I get a deep dish pizza, it's like a regular pizza, but it's like, I don't know, like it is like that super thick, like, never mind. I know that's not like actually what like, that's just what it is up here. I have had actual deep dish pizza before though, and I will say I don't fucking understand how you're supposed to eat that shit without making a mess. I really don't. I found it so fucking hard to try to eat a slice of deep dish pizza Like real deep dish people, not, I don't know if it's like or not, but like with like the sauce and shit on top. I was like, this, how am I supposed to fucking eat this without making a fucking mess? Fork and knife? Guess I probably should have tried that. I don't remember if I did or not. I just remember being like, this is really fucking messy and I'm scared. I only ended up having like one slice because I got like way too fucking scared to have any more. Because I thought fucking something crazy was gonna happen and I was gonna make a fucking mess and like slop all over myself as a grown-ass adult. Do you eat normal pies with your bare hands or something? I've never had a regular pie before. And I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I'm actually serious. Like, I've never had like a regular pie. Like a pie with lasagna. Pie slop. Pulls on a windowsill, yeah, and then like yeah, you float towards it. The scent line like floats towards you, and it like tickles your nose, and then you're like, you like just float towards it. Fucking awesome. We do. I just never have them because every time it's like, if there's a pie at the function, okay, it's like for like Thanksgiving, which is actually, I guess not for most of you, but for me it is this weekend. So on Sunday I do have a family Thanksgiving. And like usually it's there, but then also there's like other desserts, right? So like it's never been like my go-to. I've never been like, yes, I want to try this. It's like, there's other stuff here that I like, so I'm gonna have that instead because I know I'll like it. I will say, there is like, yeah, we do have Thanksgiving. I don't really know why, to be honest. I don't really know why we have Thanksgiving, but yeah. This Sunday I have family Thanksgiving dinner, and there's this really awesome dessert that my mom makes that I'm very excited to have. Freaking awesome, freaking awesome. Yeah, it is kind of awesome because like at least like, you know, for Thanksgiving into Halloween, and then you have November to do like nothing. So you have like a month to like chill and like try really hard not to get fat before Christmas hits. Well, I think it's in October because I think our Thanksgiving is like genuinely more like a harvest thing. So by the time November traditionally would happen, there's already like snow everywhere and it's like yucky. I don't know. We do it in October, it's still the fall. You know, there's still no snow on the ground, the weather is still kind of nice. I think our Thanksgiving stuff is kind of the same. I mean, turkey and stuff, you know, is like the main thing. I don't really do that though. I'll usually just get some taters and some bread. Maybe a little bit of corn if I'm feeling... I don't know, I get really weird about eating in front of people, so I just don't like... Just easier for me if I'm like, I'm just gonna have a little bit of mashed potatoes and a dinner roll. You know? Yeah. No, but it is, I like I said, it is kind of nice because it's like, a whole can of creamed corn. What is cream? Is that just like cream? Okay, I've never had corn like that. I just eat corn on the cob. Or like the canned corn that you get, but then like, it's just corn, there's no cream. Why are we creaming the corn? Yeah, there was a kids table and there still kind of is one, and there's not enough room for us like at the adult table, so I guess it's like there's not really, we aren't really kids anymore. I think my youngest cousin is like 17 or 18, I think, and my oldest cousin is 26, so we're all between those age ranges, so it's really not like that bad. But it is still kind of weird to me, like when I'm with like the younger cousins, because I'm like, I feel too old, but then at the same time it's like, I don't know, really weird. I don't know. It explodes and stuff. Green spinach, but the corn is fine on the cob. I really enjoy corn. Did I say fried turkey every day? I had fried turkey before. No, I'm not really, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a turkey person. Honest. I'm not really a turkey person. But it's never been fried at our Thanksgivings or anything. It's just been like regular turkey, I guess. So much spinach while losing weight. No, I absolutely hate it. Is it good for weight loss? Or was it just like you're forcing yourself to eat like your yummy greens? I wouldn't say yummy, but purple corn? Like, what's that shit called? Not taro. Not purple. Purple corn. No, it's like actual purple corn. What the fuck? No, I've never seen. What? Why is it purple? Why he? What? Why he? And why he purple? And why he purple? I don't know how you cook your spinach, but it tastes so good. Drenched in lemon juice. I have never had spinach in my life. To be fair, I think we all know this, but I eat like 3 different things and then I just have a hard time eating anything else because I'm incredibly fucking autistic, so... Miles. But we know this. This is a surprise to no one that I'm incredibly autistic and I have like 3 different foods that I eat and then I just am too scared to eat anything else. Yo, applesauce? I haven't had applesauce since my great-grandma died. Because she used to make, like, the best fucking applesauce. But then she passed away when I was, like, 15, I think. And she didn't have, like, a recipe for the applesauce. She just kind of did it by hand and, like, never wrote it down. So I haven't had any since then. Because, like, it's not the same. I think the thing is that she would put, like, the most, like, ridiculous amount of sugar in that applesauce. So like every other applesauce is just like too bitter. It's not sweet enough for me because she gave me the apple slop, you know? Chicken nuggets, fried lobster biscuits, and what's the last one? Okay, maybe it's more than 3 foods. Maybe it's more than 3 foods. There's a couple other ones. I want... Well then yeah. Oh, my nose is really itchy. Ugh. I don't know. No, I don't really like instant noodles that much, to be honest. Ever since I had like real ramen, I was like, damn, this shit kind of sucks. Like whenever I have like instant noodles after that, I'm like, I just want to get like actual ramen. Like what the hell? Cause like the instant noodles are too thin. You need like a nice thick ramen noodle. Kraft dinner, yeah, but that's like a Canadian staple. That's like the Canadian national dish is Kraft dinner. Okay, I will say what I don't understand is like I know a lot of people that put ketchup in their Kraft dinner and like I can't. I don't get that at all. I don't. I really don't. It's like a very common thing. I have never in my life put ketchup in my Kraft dinner, but have you tasted American Kraft macaroni? No, I have not. I have not. Does it taste that different? Because I feel like most of the taste, obviously, like I can't imagine that the actual like macaroni itself will be different, but unless like the cheese powder stuff is different. Oh, actually, I don't think I necessarily make mine right because I also don't put butter in mine when I make it. I just like do like the milk because I don't like how the butter, like, I don't know, it just blah, blah. So I never put like butter or like margarine or anything in mine when I make it like the recipe calls for. The American version is exactly the same. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. What do you use ketchup with? Fries. Grilled cheese. Chicken sometimes if there's no other, if like there's no yummy honey mustard or the McDonald's spicy habanero sauce. I think that's about it. I don't really use ketchup on a lot of stuff. Rubaboo? That's not real. What the fuck is Rubaboo? Hold on. What? Huh? Rubaboo? I've never. What is this? Oh, it's like a. Oh, it's a Métis thing. Okay, that's probably why I am not Métis. I've never heard of this in my life. But it's like an indigenous thing, so that might be why. That might be why. Well, no, just because the name sounded funny. If the name sounded funny, I was like, what the hell is Rubaboo? Like, what the fuck? Or is it Rubaboo? Rubaboo. Oh, it's Rubaboo. It's Rubaboo. Okay. From the French word roux. Rubaboo. 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 Sounds like Laboo-boo. Rubaboo. No, I don't like any of the limited sauces. I really only like the spicy habanero. That's why, like, one of, like, the most depressing things was, like, visiting AAA Club and hitting up a McDonald's and they don't even have that, like, sauce. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to eat these fucking disgusting American chicken nuggets with? So they're not even that gross. They're very different from the Canadian ones, but they have their own appeal. I think that if more Americans had tried Canadian ones, then they would be like, ours fucking suck, we need better chicken nuggets, and then you guys would get to have awesome ones. But they're still good. Yeah, they are. They are. They're very different. I can't explain why they're different, but like, it's been a long ass time since I've had an American one, so I also can't really do like a, look, I'm just autistic, okay? So there's a difference. There's a difference. I can taste the difference. Dino Nuggies? No. I actually have never had Dino Nuggies. Must be coming out with actual attendees. Well, I remember back in like way back when I was on like a road trip with my family, we hit up a McDonald's and there were like chicken strips back then. And they were actually like fucking delicious. But I don't know. I wish we had those here. There was also Burger King, at least in Canada, used to do chicken strips, and they were actually fucking awesome. But I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that ordered them, because I don't think they lasted very long. But they were good. They were good as hell. I don't want Dino Nuggies! No! The food critics I trust are the autistic ones. Fair. Fair. I think poutine's a little overrated. Oh, sorry. I think poutine is a little overrated, but I think it's yummy. Like, it's good. Maybe overhyped a little, but it's good. It's just Canadians don't have a lot of stuff they can be proud of, so when once we have something that we call our own, we kind of just never shut the fuck up about it, because again, we don't have a whole lot. Our chicken fries are okay. Not that good. Yeah, Terry Fox, poutine, yeah, Nanaimo bars. Is there anything else? I don't really think so. I guess like maple syrup or something. But even then, it's like, it's not like you guys don't have like northern states that aren't essentially like fucking... What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like, I feel like some of, like, the states that are closer to the border, some of them, like, in the Midwest are more Canadian. Like, I kind of feel like Minnesota is just Canada. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a very Canadian state. But it's, like, not. Sorry, I was adjusting. So it's not even like anything that we have is unique, because you guys essentially have your own version of all of that too. Yeah. Toronto does have a lot of Jamaican food. That's also why Toronto men sound like that, because they all try to sound Jamaican, even though it's like, buddy, you're a white boy that was born and raised here. Like, this is not how you actually talk. And it's also why there's a lot of the slang is overlapped with, like, stuff that they have, like, in the UK too. I don't know what the proper, like, what they would call it in the UK, but there's a lot of similar words for the same reason. It's just like stuff that Wagwan, mandem. Konichi Wagwan. Hold on. Oh my god, I sent Artisol like the craziest fucking TikTok. It was like a Toronto man's Japanese. Konichi Wagwan. Fucking awesome. It's like all I can think of now. Like, I'm just like walking around, I'm like, Konichi Wagwan. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah, leave your moms in the hood. You're sick to my stomach. Minasan! Konnichi warts! Kyowa! Kyowa! 7-Eleven. Minnesotan's just Canadian, or Ontarian's just American. I would say, like, Southern Ontario is probably the closest to American Canadians you're gonna get. Oh, that and Alberta. But Albertan Canadians are like Texans. They're like Southern states. I'm gonna say Southern America, but I don't mean like South America. I mean like Southern United States. That's like Alberta, and then Ontario is probably closer to, like, if New Yorkers were, like, more polite. Maybe. That's probably bad. But, like, especially in Toronto, because people in Toronto are fucking miserable. Anywhere in the GTA, they're all a bunch of assholes. But not as bad as they could be. You know? I'm just saying shit, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Big-ass trucks, yeah. In the more rural areas, for sure. Massive trucks that could, like, run over, like, 5 kids and you wouldn't even see them. I just don't have a truck simulator game yet. Well, yeah, I think because, like, the distance between big cities is, like, so fucking, excuse me, big. Like, I feel like it would be, like, Truck Simulator Canada, like, Canadian Truck Simulator, and, like, you're spending, like... EGM stopped. Why? Why did bro stop? It didn't even. It says it's still playing. Oh, it was just... There was just a period of silence on the song. Never mind. It would be, like... Because it would be, like... You wouldn't even, like... Get from point A to point B in, like... 10 hours of driving. Alberta's like Texas, and Manitoba is like a dimensional void. Yeah, Manitoba's probably more like North Dakota. I do actually remember the Canadian trucking one, yes, because they had that on the computers in the computer lab, and I thought, this looks boring and stupid, and I'm never playing this, so I never did. But it was installed on all of the computers. Yeah, the Ontario suburbs one. Yeah, I've seen something similar. I don't know if those exact ones. There's also ones that I see all the time where some guy's like, oh, POV, you're in, like, city. And he'll do, like, random cities around, like, Southern Ontario. And they're too accurate, man. To be fair, I haven't really been anywhere outside of Ontario, so I don't really know anything personally about, like, the other states aside from the other provinces aside from like what I hear about, you know. I've been to Quebec kinda. I haven't really done anything there. Like I've like Montreal with my sister. And then cause she lives there now, so I'm gonna go up and see her again probably next week on my reading week. Probably spend the week up there with her, and then fucking I don't know yet though. We still have to figure that out with her work schedule. But there's also like Gatineau, but that's like right on the border of Ontario and Quebec. It's like right next to Ottawa, and it's like gross in there. But I've literally never been anywhere else. I haven't driven across Canada, no. When I was in high school, my parents and my sister and I, we were on like a road trip in the United States, but not Canada. Not Canada. But also, I feel like there's like so much more to do when you're driving across America versus like, again, if you tried to drive from like one end of Ontario to the other one. I don't know, I've never been. That's in British Columbia. That's like on the other side of the country. I've never been there. Again, I've only been in, I don't know, I haven't really left Ontario really. I wouldn't even really count my time in Quebec as being in Quebec. Because where my sister lives is actually very English anyway, so it's kind of like not really any different than anywhere else in Canada, unlike the rest of Quebec. Well, I don't know. To be fair, I think for most of the car ride, aside from like where we went, we kind of were just around like the Midwest to like the, well, like Eastern Midwest, like in the Midwest, but like the east side of it, really. And I think the furthest south we went was like Tennessee or something. And that was like a road trip. My dad was just kind of like driving us around, but that was like a long ass time ago, to be honest. Yeah. I want to see a Buc-ee's. Like, what the hell? I see people hype them up all the time. I want to go to one. I need to see, man. I need to understand American culture properly. I need to. Although, I don't know if it's just like, probably not that crazy. But I think the idea of it is just like very American. Bathrooms are so clean you could eat off the floor. Known for immaculate bathrooms. Isn't it like a gas station though? And the bathrooms are clean? Sorry, I feel like I said that really fucking Canadian. Like that, the Toronto man kind of slipped out a little bit there. Sorry guys, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I just, they sell clothes and have souvenirs too. That's what I just, crazy, crazy, crazy. Damn. How many pussies are there? Oversized gas station. But it sounds like because it feels so quintessentially just American. Like, only America would have, like, a giant fucking, like, superstore gas station thing. Like, that's actually so awesome. Hold on. Locations. Let's see. Where's the closest one to me? How could I hypothetically make this work and then document it someday? Oh, yeah, it is mostly. Are they headquartered in Texas? Because why are there, like, 700 of them in Texas? Texas, Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina, Missouri, Mississippi, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, Colorado, Alabama. Jesus Christ, never mind. I don't want to go to the southern. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down there. Damn. Kind of scares me a little bit. Actually, like, a lot of America kind of scares me, to be honest. Americans are a little frightening. It's also, like, probably, like, I feel like speaking of AAA Club off collab, I think I would get, I think I would get hanged, drawn, and quartered, if I even thought about going to America right now, because Canadians really hate Americans right now. And I genuinely think that if, like, right now I went to my parents and I was like, yep, I'm going to see AAA Club, we're gonna go do another off collab, I think my parents would kill me and they would have me arrested and tried for treason. I think that's how Canadians feel about America right now, largely. So at least around these parts, because it's not just my parents. So I don't know, I guess I could lie, be like, yes, we're having an off collab in British Columbia, and then I'm in, like, I don't know, California again or something. No, it's obviously, I'm obviously exaggerating, but it's, I don't know. The most annoying people you know are like, we need to boycott the United States. Fuck the United States. We need to boycott them. We need to boycott them. Stop only buy local Canadian brands. Which, you know what? I totally get that, because, you know, support local, like, for sure, just in general. But, yeah, I'd probably get sent to jail. Small tiger. Yes, that's me. That's me. I'm not saying that's how I feel, mind you. That's just the average Canadian sentiment. Not all Canadians, but it's pretty common. I don't know. Oh! I really... Let me see. I need to go to... I need to go to an H-Mart, because I have been craving those fucking White Rabbit candies for so long, and I can't get them anywhere here that isn't a fucking, like, H-Mart. And, okay, so staff sent us, I've mentioned this before, staff sent us, like, our full body tracking and stuff, and included, it was really cute, included in the package that we got, Professor Hampter wrote, like, a cute little letter, and I think one of the other managers did as well. They left us, like, cute little cards, and they, like, wrote nice stuff to us. And also Professor Hampter left me with some treats. Professor Hampter sent us some treats, and Professor Hampter gave me a pack of these, like, I think it was, like, honey butter almonds or something. Hold on, dude, they are so fucking good. It was, like, probably the yummiest fucking snack I have ever had in my life, and I can't get them anywhere nearby, and it's been driving me fucking insane. And the closest I've got is at Walmart. They sell honey butter chips that are supposed to be, like, a Korean flavor of chip or whatever, because I know, like, Lay's randomly does these, like, worldwide flavor things, and I've been thinking about it. But I have not, it's been, like, probably, like, a solid 7 or 8 months now, and I've not been able to stop thinking about those fucking honey butter almonds, okay? But I can't get them for a reasonable price, and it's been driving me fucking insane. I'm almost considering being, like going to my manager and being like, hey, can you just send me, like, a big-ass box of them, please? I will give you however much money you need, like, please. I need the fucking honey butter almonds, please. I'm gonna go fucking insane. They were so good, and the package of them was so small. It was like so dainty. It was, like, not built for a big fat fucking American. You know what I mean? It was clearly made for, like, a dainty little, like, okay, it was these. Here, it's this exact one. It was not made with my big fat ass in mind. It was made, okay, hold on. These. Oh, they were so yummy. My big fat ass. Oh, they were so freaking delicious. That little package was very small. Okay, there was not enough. I tried so hard because when I tried one, because like she sent us a bunch of snacks and I tried all the different ones and they were like mostly, they were like okay. I was like, oh, this is like whatever. But these, butter them. I have looked. Hear me. I think I could probably find them if I drove out like an hour or two to like one of like the bigger ones, like a T&T or like an H Mart or something. But like, like they need to sell them in bulk. They just sell them like singular, like the little packages. I need a box. I need a box of these. Okay, I need a big old box. Okay, because my big fat ass wants more. And I did. I tried so hard to not go through that tiny little package. Yeah, Amazon America. When I looked on Amazon Canada, hold on. Last time I looked, which to be fair, it's been like a month or two. It was like, it's like, yeah, for a single little tiny package, for a single 190 gram little bag, it is $20. It is $20 for one single package, and I'm not even joking. They are not big. It is not a big bag. It is a small bag. $20 for one, and that's not even including the shipping because it is not free shipping. It is not free shipping. Canada is a joke. Canada is a fucking joke. Canada is a fucking joke. But it's fine. It's fine. I just need to look harder, I think, when I go out. Man. I'm gonna figure it out someday. You know what? I'm gonna just cry on my hands and knees to my manager and ask her to send me a bunch because I can't do it anymore. I can't. I need those almonds. Sorry, I didn't mean to just spend like 15 minutes talking about food. But I don't know. But anyways, I'm fucking tired and I'm killing my throat. And again, I would like to remind you all, once again, it's very important. Please, you'll understand why I'm so serious. I need you guys to watch ROWA ARCTOS's fucking ROWA ARCTOS V ampersand U, her karaoke relay tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. Please. I'm gonna link it to you here. Please, I actually seriously need you guys to watch it. It's gonna be so, please. I hope I linked the right video and I didn't just paste a random YouTube link. Okay, yeah. Please, and thank you. Okay? It's gonna be so worth it. It's gonna be so worth it, okay? But I'm gonna go rest my voice because I kind of feel like I'm gonna explode and die. I feel like I'm gonna blow up and die. But I do want to thank you guys for coming, and raiders who stuck around, I appreciate you as well. I hope I didn't scare you away too much. I don't normally spend this much time being this, well, I was gonna say I usually don't spend this much time being annoying and autistic, but I kind of do. Smiles cutely. But yes, okay, I'm gonna go now. And thank you for stopping by. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I might move the stream a little earlier. I don't know if I want to keep it at 10:30. It just depends on how I feel and how my throat is doing. It might be a bit more of like a low-key stream, to be honest, because I have yapped my fucking throat out, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's gotten considerably worse since the stream started. Also, Muscle, thank you for 11 months. Thanks for the stream. Tell me also 11 months. The hell time flies by. I know it's fucking crazy. It is fucking crazy how fast time flies. But anyways, here's Oval, and I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. Yay! Actually, before I go, if I do find that my throat is especially bad tomorrow, it probably will be a bit shorter, because I don't think right now I can talk for 2 hours, because this is really bad. This is more talking than I feel like I would normally do during a stream, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm gonna fucking die. But here's Oval, okay? Thank you for coming by. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.